Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Bass and Slot with a very important double announcement video. How good is that drawing? It's a face. A double announcement video. A couple of things we want to talk about, very important things, and nobody should panic until I finish speaking, because people will panic, but they shouldn't, because things are going to get much better. It's cool, I'm excited, and so should everybody else. Basically, as of about 4 minutes ago, if I can get rid of... let's pick a nice colour. What's a nice colour? I'm big on orange these days. Orange. As of 4 minutes ago, the lovely jubbly Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor, there it is. Imagine that's the whole series has vanished. Like so. Where has it gone, you may be asking? Good question, YouTube. Good question. Shadow of Mordor is still here. Shadow of Mordor still exists. Shadow of Mordor is still going strong and actually has had extra episodes uploaded. And you may be thinking, Best in Slot, you lie. I don't see Shadow of Mordor on your channel. That's because Best in Slot now has a second channel. Number 2. Look how big that 2 is. You know it's serious when the 2 takes up more than the screen. Yes, I have a second channel. I've had it for a very long time and done nothing with it, and I decided Shadow of Mordor is going to be the catalyst to get the second channel going. So what is the point in the second channel? Well, let's move that over there. I'm going to do a bulletin. No, but no, I'm going to do one thing. It's called Best in Slot Double DKP, and I'm going to explain all this. The idea behind the second channel is when, say, a big game comes out. Fallout 4 is not included in this, because Fallout 4 is definitely going on the main channel. But when a big game comes out, let's say Dragon Age Inquisition, Shadow of Mordor, what else? Lords of the Fallen comes out later this month, maybe Civilization, Beyond Earth, that kind of thing. When a big game like that comes out, I want to be able to play it. I want to be able to play lots of it, and I want to be able to sit down and play it for 10 hours. And at the moment, on the main channel, I can't do that. The main channel has a very specific schedule of 3 videos a day, usually day off on Sunday. That's kind of how it works. Play animal games, we play dinosaur games, and then we play a 3rd game, a 4th game, just random things like, say, The Last of Us, or The Long Dark. When that comes out properly, we're definitely going to be playing some of that. And I want to be able to do more stuff like that. And the problem is, big Let's Plays, like Shadow of Mordor, like Dragon Age Inquisition, like Civilization, they mean you can't really do that kind of video that much anymore, because my schedule doesn't fit it in. I don't want to cram the main channel with lots of videos, because I just don't think that's how we're set up. You know, I don't think that it suits how the main channel works at this point in time. So the idea is, whenever one of those big games come out that would usually take ages to play on the main channel, that would cram it up, like yesterday. Yesterday I uploaded 4 episodes of Shadows of Mordor and nothing else. And I don't want to do that on the main channel. That's not really the vision I have for the main channel. The main channel, I want a bit of dinosaur stuff, and then some other fun short games, like The Long Dark, like when we played Don't Starve, like when we played FTL. I want to do shorter, fun indie games, a bit more horror gaming. I want to do stuff that I really enjoy, and stuff that you really enjoy. We're going to stop slightly. The dinosaur gaming thing, I'm enjoying immensely. It's been huge for me. It's so important to the channel. However, we're going to try to limit it. This is the word limit. Just a tiny bit more, so that I don't force myself to play through crappy dinosaur games just because they contain dinosaurs. Which we did. Disney's Dinosaur and Turok Evolution, both were awful games, they really were. And I could have done a few videos on them, pointing out the bad faults, done a review, and been done with it, but I didn't. Because it's a dinosaur game, I thought, you know what, let's force myself to play it. I don't want to do that anymore. It wasn't enjoyable for me, and I don't think by the end of those games, it was really enjoyable for you guys either. And at the end of the day, whilst we love dinosaurs and stuff, we are primarily a British witty banter gaming channel, you know, that's why we exist. And we're definitely going to keep the dinosaurs going. For now, Walking with Dinosaurs, which is fantastic. I'm not forcing myself to play that because I don't have to, because it's so cool. And Minecraft Dinosaurs, which I'm also really enjoying. They are both going to continue to run until their completion. And simultaneously with that, we are going to continue to run Africa until that's done, although we're going to start doing bigger episodes. And we're going to do Alien Isolation when it comes out, which will shortly bring me on to my next point. And we're going to do other, like The Long Dark, or games like that, shorter, indie, fun games, a few more horror games. So many of you asked me to play Five Nights at Freddy's, and we'll do that sometime. You know, this month we will play Five Nights at Freddy's sometime, because that's kind of what you guys want, it's what I want, and I'm trying to focus the channel in a little bit more. I want to do things other than just long playthroughs, you know? And I want to do things other than dinosaur and wildlife games. I'm so terrified, guys. I'm so terrified of being sort of pocketed. Pocketed's not the word, but I can draw a pocket. Pocketed. There's me in a pocket. That's me. This is the dinosaur pocket, okay? I love dinosaur gaming, I do, and we've played some fantastic games on the channel. I've met some amazing people because of dinosaurs. And it's a huge part of the channel that is not by any stretch of the imagination going away. That's the dinosaur pocket, and there's me. I'm a ghost. And it's definitely not going away, but it is something I'm very nervous about, making it seem like that's all the channel does, because it's not. We do lots of other things, and I want to make sure we do other things. I want to make sure we keep doing other things. So that's partly why this decision is being made, because like I said, let's say we're running Minecraft, walking, and Africa at the moment. That kind of says MCWWD and AF. And let's say we're playing Shadow of Mordor as well. So 2 dinosaur games, one of which will go when it finishes, one of which will just run forever. Africa, which we're going to do longer episodes of, won't last that much longer. And Shadows of Mordor. Where do I fit the other stuff in? You know, where do I fit in the long dark in here without annoying people every now and again? Where do I fit in other stuff like that? So the idea going forward is basically going to be a few episodes of Minecraft a week, longer episodes of Minecraft, but a few episodes a week, not every day, but a few episodes a week, because it's a long running series for Minecraft, so that's going to go on and on and on. Walking with Dinosaurs will run until its completion, and that will be replaced by another dinosaur game when I find a fun dinosaur game. More importantly, I do have some lined up, but I'm not going to force myself to play crappy ones. We'll definitely do content on them, and we'll try to find the good sides and maybe do Let's Plays of them, but it's definitely not going to be always huge Let's Plays of them if they're awful games. And Africa will be played until completion, and we'll have something else like, say, Alien Isolation running as well, and then we'll fit in Long Dark and all this kind of malarkey, replacing Africa, replacing Isolation, replacing Walking with Dinosaurs, which would be the 3 main series, with the Minecraft series kind of popping in every few days just to, you know, liven it up a little bit. So Shadow of Mordor doesn't really fit in there as far as I'm concerned, and that is why we have the second channel. Big games that I don't think fit the main channel anymore, that maybe I want to upload 20 episodes in a day, you know? Maybe I'll sit there and play it for 5 hours. That's 10 episodes, pretty much. They'll just all go up in one day. The game will finish, let's say Shadow of Mordor finishes next week. That's an arrow for next week. Let's say it finishes next week. Maybe there won't be another game for 2-3 weeks. There'll be no uploads. The point of the channel isn't to have a consistent schedule. It's not to keep uploading content and to feel like I have to. It's when there's a new game out that I really want to play that I don't think I can fit on the main channel, that I just want to sit down and play it and enjoy it, that goes on the second channel. And I hope by doing that, everybody's happy for a start. It means, in a weird way, that I can actually play more games on the main channel, more different games, non-dinosaur games. We're definitely keeping the dinosaur games. I'm trying really hard to make sure you guys understand this, that both dinosaur games and non-dinosaur games are going to be a big priority, half and half. Probably slightly more in favour of normal games. This is what normal looks like. There's lovely hair. But still, there will always be dinosaur games running, there will always be normal games running. And every now and again there'll be a wildlife game when I can find a decent one. Hopefully that explains kind of the principle of what I'm going for here. So we can start playing more and more games on the main channel. We can do non-playthroughs. I want to do reviews, I want to do more vlogs, I want to do little things around the city, I want to do more. I want to build this into more than just like a typical little Let's Play channel. And unfortunately, running things like Shadow of Mordor kind of forces me more in that direction, and it's not a direction I particularly enjoy. I mean, no, I do. I love it. I love what we do, and I love you guys, and I'm having the time of my life with this channel, but I want it to be more than it is right now, and this is all kind of part of this. This is Best in Slot 2.0. I don't want people to get worried or anything that their favourite content's about to go. Like I said, Minecraft Dinosaurs and Walking with Dinosaurs are both going to be played fairly actively on the main channel, both going to be played to completion. Absolutely. I'm really excited about Walking with Dinosaurs. There's an episode of that tonight, there's an episode of Minecraft tonight, both coming out tonight. So don't worry about that, they will definitely be continuing full steam ahead. If you want to go to the second channel, meow, my twos are getting worse, I will link it in the description. Please do go comment, subscribe, say hi and stuff. There should be a lot of Shadow of Mordor up there already, at least 6 episodes. I'm hoping to upload another 5 or 6 tomorrow, and that kind of thing. And it'd be really nice to see a few of you who I recognise from the main channel over there, basically. Okay, that's that explained. Now, part of this, like I said, this lets me focus in on the main channel a little bit more. I don't have to worry about the big games. I don't have to worry about them taking up space. You know, Walking with Dinosaurs isn't huge. Africa is huge, but I'm going to make it shorter by doing long episodes. Sims we're playing once a week, that kind of thing. All good. This lets me focus in on more things. I want to do more events. I want to do more streaming. I want to do more things that don't mean I have to sit there and record for like 5 hours just to get Shadow of Mordor done or whatever. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just making patterns. So hopefully this is all kind of making sense. But basically, it's October, ladies and gentlemen. October, the best month of the year. And why is October the best month of the year? Well, I will draw you a picture to explain why. First one to get it gets a prize. There isn't actually a prize, so please don't try to guess and expect a prize. This is the worst thing I've ever drawn, and I have exceptional drawing skills, obviously. It's a pumpkin! There we go. It's a pumpkin! This month is awesome because it's Halloween, and Halloween is class. I love Halloween. I really, really do. I think Halloween is fantastic. It's my favourite holiday. Everything gets really cool. There's horror stuff everywhere. Horror films are my favourite horror films are my favourite horror genre. Horror films are my favourite genre of film. There we go. Horror games. I love horror games. They terrify the crap out of me, and I'm such a wuss when it comes to them, but I love them, and I just love everything about Halloween. And this month, on the Best in Slot main channel, is Halloween month. Yay, Halloween. Halloween month. So, as you can see, we have updated the banner to reflect this. It's all dark and Halloweeny and stuff. We're going to start Alien Isolation when that comes out. That's coming out this month. That's going to be our next big horror game on the channel. The Evil Within, that also comes out this month. We may have a look at that. We're going to play a lot more little short horror games. We're going to do some Oculus Rift horror. We're going to do Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm going to terrify myself in as many ways possible. But it's going to be more than that. It's about Halloween as a whole cultural thing. So we're going to do some reviews of, say, Halloween films. We're going to talk about my favourite horror films. We'll rank them and all this kind of jazz. And best 5 zombie films, all this kind of malarkey. Best horror games. I'm going to go and order a load of Halloween rubbish off the internet. We'll get some like Halloween... I mean, it's annoying because I'm on a diet, but we'll get loads of Halloween sweets and we'll review them and stuff. And just try to immerse ourselves a little bit in the culture of the best holiday in the world, Halloween. Who doesn't love Halloween? We'll talk about the history of Halloween. Maybe I'll do a little fact-finding mission about Halloween. All this kind of jazz. And I'm really excited and I hope you guys are too. Lots more horror gaming, but it is important to remember that between all that, Walking with Dinosaurs, Minecraft, Africa, Sims, and everything else on the second channel will continue to run full steam ahead. You know, they're not going to go away. It just means I'd like once a day, once every 2 days, a big Halloween themed episode. I'll try to do bigger things about it. I'm going to do some reviews. We're going to get some Halloween toys in and stuff like that. We're just going to have a little bit of fun with the holiday because I bloody love Halloween. This is Best in Slots month of Halloween. I hope everyone's excited. I am definitely excited. Please remember to go check out the second channel. I'm going to draw another 2 just to reinforce this yet again. Do go subscribe to the second channel. It'll mean a lot. It'll mean a lot. That level of support. And it already does. It means the world to me. So it'd be great to be able to see that over there as well. And make sure you keep an eye on that because we're going to play Shadows of Mordor probably really quickly. Probably within the week it'll be finished on that second channel. And lots of things to look forward to in the future, like Lords of the Fallen, which I'm really excited for. Civilization Beyond Earth, probably on the second channel. We'll just do a new game on that. And what else is coming out? Dragon Age Inquisition. I want to make this clear as well. Not all big games are going to go on the second channel. Let's say Fallout 4, right? Skyrim made my channel. Fallout 4 is like a natural extension of that for me. And loads of you guys have been asking me to play Fallout 3 for ages. And the reason I've held off is because it's like 250 episodes to finish Fallout 3. So I couldn't really justify it. Maybe now I can justify it on the second channel. You know, I can do that. I can go and play Fallout 3 for 10 hours and upload it all in one go. Because Fallout 3 is awesome. Why would I not want to do that? Never been able to do it before. Now we can. This is just... I want to give you guys more. I want to give you guys what you want. And I want to be able to play the games I want to play as well. And I want to be able to play on the main channel. I'm trying to not get away from the dinosaur focus, but make it clear that we are a dinosaur channel, but also a gaming channel. And that's an important distinction. We do both, and we do both with British happiness. Or something. I think that's about all I want to say. It's going to be good, guys. Halloween, second channel. Everything's looking great. Later on tonight is Walking with Dinosaurs and Minecraft. Tomorrow, what can we do tomorrow? I haven't planned out tomorrow. Probably more Walking with Dinosaurs. Minecraft is going to be every other day. What day is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. We could do The Sims tomorrow, maybe. And maybe we'll have another look at The Long Dark. Yeah, something like that. It's that kind of thing. Couldn't do that if I was playing Shadow of Mordor. Couldn't do that if I was just playing like 4 dinosaur games. But now we can play dinosaur games and lots of fun little indie games that I kind of really want to play. And we can play the big budget games on the second channel. I do have a third channel in the pipeline, which is actually linked on my second channel, but that is down the line. I need to iron out a lot of details before that goes anywhere. I will provide information on that. It's probably months away at this point, but I will provide information on that down the line. Thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen, and for the continued everlasting support, which has been phenomenal. I may get a little annoyed sometimes when people suggest, oh, you're a dinosaur channel, because I don't like that perception. Even if I've helped foster it sometimes myself, I may get a little frustrated, but at the end of the day, you guys mean the world to me, and your comments and everything it's just been mad, and some of you just comment all the time, and you're just so active and friendly, and remember this, guys, you're all here because we all kind of love the same thing. You either love dinosaurs, or you love gaming, or you love Britishness or something. So remember just to treat each other a little bit nicer, okay? There's been a lot of abuse knocking about lately, which I accept as a natural byproduct. As the channel grows, more people are gonna clash, but just remember, just because you're on the internet and you feel anonymous and stuff, like this is anonymous somehow, because there's a question mark, it doesn't look like a question mark. It doesn't mean you have to be abusive to people, and I am gonna crack down on it as much as possible. I don't want to see violent behaviour. Okay, it's not violent, you know what I mean. I don't want to see abusive behaviour towards each other. I don't want to see anything like that, because we're all here for the same reason. We're all here because we love gaming intrinsically, and we're all here, we love dinosaurs, we love gaming, we love horror, we love British, we love all these things. And a community that's so, and has definitely been so united and so intelligent and stuff in the past, they'd be ashamed to see it go in a negative direction. So I implore you to remember to keep the quota of much love going, because I can't provide all the much love on my own. I need you guys to provide some of the much love as well, and I hope you shall continue to do that with me for many a year to come, because God knows I could do this for the rest of my life. Cool. Cheers. Much love. Much love. Wait, can I do this? Much love, much love, much love, much love. Bye bye. One thing I just realised, I never actually explained the second channel and what it's called. I went on talking, blathering on. This is like 4 hours after recording the other episode. I went on blathering on about Best in Slot Double DKP, which is the channel name. I'm going to write this beautifully. Best in Slot. Best in Slot. Double DKP. And the reason for this, double, for a start, double means 2, you know, kind of. So, double DKP. Let's explain double DKP. People who keep asking me where my channel name comes from, Best in Slot is basically in RPG games. I can't bother doing that. Let's get a nice big brush. In RPG games, you have an item that is called the Best in Slot item. So you have your character. This is Joe. Joe is a rogue. Joe's best item is a dagger called Dagger of Joe. There it is. That's Dagger of Joe, and that is his best in slot item. That's the best item in the game for that slot, that equipment bit. If you Google Best in Slot like World of Warcraft and stuff, you get loads of results, because that is basically how the system works. Boop! So that's Joe with the Best in Slot dagger. Now, also in games like World of Warcraft and other games, basically any game with a raiding system, raids where you go and you kill big angry things like dragon, warg. It's a dragon, honest. Oh, it's kind of adorable. Looks like a puppy. It's a sword. Whatever. that's a raider, okay? What did I just do? Some people use a system called the DKP system, which stands essentially for Dragon Kill Points. So when you kill the dragon, you get a certain number of points. When you turn up for raids, you get a certain number of points. When you kill certain bosses, you get more points. Certain bosses, you get less points. And when said bosses drop fat loot, like the Dagger of Joe, which kind of looks like a gnome, when they drop the Dagger of Joe, like that's better, sort of, basically people would bid using their dragon kill points to try and get the item. So double DKP reminded me, basically, when I used to raid quite actively on World of Warcraft back in the day. I used to raid in Burning Crusade and all that, Wrath of the Lich King and that lot. we had a guild leader called Hagorth, and Hagorth would go, everyone's got double DKP if we get him down this time. I don't know if you got a word of that. Basically, for example, I can remember one occasion we were in Serpent Shrine Cavern trying to take down Leotheris the Blind for the first time, and this guy was a horrible, horrible boss. And we were in there at like 2, 3 in the morning, but stayed like hours after the raid. This is Leotheris here. Don't know why his shoulders are a mountain, but they are. And he had this like bandage on around his eyes so you couldn't see. That's why he was the blind. And he used to whirl around spinning blades of doom. And he was a horrible boss, and it took us ages to kill him. And it was like 3 in the morning, we're raiding and bashing our heads against Leotheris. And Hag would keep saying, double DKP if we get him down this time, because double DKP was like a big reward. It was, if we beat the boss this time, you get twice the DKP. So every time you go to a raid in the future, you'll have more DKP. So let's say somebody wasn't in the raid, then you'd have more DKP than them, and you could get the loot that you wanted. And that is why the double DKP system exists, and why DKP exists. Makes sense? Makes sense. So that tied in with 2 ways. For one, it was an MMO reference like Best in Slot is, so it kind of made sense in that. 2, I think it sounds pretty cool, double dragon kill points. And 3, double means 2, which is kind of the point, so it's like a second reward for the channel kind of thing. You got the first channel, but if you want a bit more, you can double up. You can have double the points, you can go watch Best in Slot's second channel. Double DKP times 2 DKP. Yay! Happy exclamation mark.